Welcome to the crypta. Here with us we have Friar Vincenzo, and he was saying to us that this crypta where we are right now, it was digged recently in 1936, more or less.
Il corpo di Nicola fino al 1930 era sepolto a quell'altezza.
Ci sono le pietre. Okay, so until 1930, when they dig here in the crypta, the body of St. Nicholas that is right in front of you, it was this higher where we have those stones, okay?
1930-34 realizzano questa cripta, il corpo adesso è qui nella urna e si vedono i reliquiari in argento del 1300. Questa a forma di braccio, a forma di guanto.
Che in argento non è incorrotto il corpo?
No, sono le ossa.
Ok.
Dall'altro lato dove c'è l'altro braccio, l'altro reliquiario con le braccia.
Ok.
Vabbè, dopo lo spiego perché, lo spiego dopo.
Sì, possiamo fare dopo la messa, ok. So he was saying that after they made the crypta, it was for the body of St. Nicholas of Tolentino. So in front of you we have the remains, the bones of St. Nicholas. So they are considered, of course, the relics of St. Nicholas that you can see on this side and also on the other side. Later we can go around.
I reliquiari e le braccia sono del 1300, mentre la maschera sempre in argento, in silver, sul volto è del 1930 quando hanno fatto sul
perché non si vede sotto...
No, è dentro ci sono le ossa dentro.
E dentro c'è la parte in argento che le dice?
No, la parte argento è fuori, dentro c'è...
questa parte è fuori, quindi questa parte... Sì.
Questo il reliquiario dell'anno sulla faccia c'è un'altra maschera.
Ok, quello 1300, questa 1900. Ok, so I'm sure you cannot see because you are far away, and for myself initially was difficult, but when you look closer later, you will see that he is covered with silver, okay? In the arms, and especially we can see in the hands, the silver he is covered with is from the 1300s after his death, and instead in the face there is a silver mask also, but it's recent, it's from the 1900s.
Ultimi 2 o 3 anni prima di morire Nicola tutte le sere vedeva una stella che dal suo paese, 20 km da qui dove era nato, arrivava a Tolentino. Questa luce, questa stella la vedeva solo lui la sera.
Okay, so 3 years before he died, each evening Nicholas was the only one seeing this star from his village that is more or less 20 kilometers far away from here, and he was the only one seeing this star for the last 3 days of his 3 years of his life.
La sera in cui è morto, la gente è venuta qui per venerare il corpo, la gente di Tolentino, tutti hanno visto questa stella, questa luce che prima vedeva solo Nicola.
Okay, so and in the evening, in the night he died, when people came here to Tolentino to see his body, this light, this star that only him could see for about 3 years, in that evening, in that night, people that was here venerating his body, they could see as well the light for the first time. Because until that, only Nicholas could see the light.
Cominciano ad affrescare dopo che lui era morto nei quadri Nicola con una stella o un sole sul petto.
Okay, so it's after his death, and when people saw this light, that they start to represent St. Nicholas with the star and the sun because of this.
I teologi dicono rappresenta la fede.
Okay, theologian says that represents the faith, his faith.
Come i marinai nel mare non hanno punti di riferimento, di giorno hanno il sole, di notte la stella polare, la fede, per noi nella vita spirituale non vediamo niente, la fede è la nostra stella polare, lo stesso sole, ci indica la direzione.
Okay, so he is doing the comparison with the sailors and navigators when they are in the sea, they couldn't see anything, so were the stars and the suns guiding them. So in this case it's the same thing. In our life, in our religious life is the light, guiding us, saying the way that we should go through.
I asked the question about the star because one of our parishes in the United States, which used to be under our patronage in Long Island, in Queens, the province of Queens, New York City, we had a parish St. Nicholas of Tontine, and from the ceiling of the church, I don't know how many there might have been, these gold stars were hanging. And the explanation, it's never been given to me like it was today. So I'm assuming that's pretty much the legend of why the star. But whenever he's depicted, he's in our habit, which is the black habit. I'm wearing the white one, they're wearing the black one. It's usually right here. And so that's why I asked. I thought maybe I'd get a further clarification for myself about the significance of the star. One other thing that perhaps I should have said in the very, very beginning is, with the exception of Norcia, where we saw the birthplace of St. Benedict, and tomorrow going to Assisi, all the other sites are connected to the Augustinian order and to our Augustinian family. So this man, though he is here in Italy, is one of my brothers. And so Rita, Clara Montefalco, Stephen Bellassini, that we will see later on in our journey, are all part of the Augustinian family. And so that's why the tour, pilgrimage, has been put together as it is. These are all people who are part of the Augustinian tradition. And so we share a certain spirituality. Something is common to each of us over the centuries, from the very beginning with St. Augustine in the 4th century. So that's why you might have been wondering, why are we here as opposed to being at some other place? And traditionally, when Augustinian friars do visit this place, this is where they have us celebrate the Eucharist because of his body being here. And I know, is he a priest or a brother?
A brother.
He's a brother. As he explained, the bones of Nicholas are beneath what you are seeing now. Both his hands and his face are covered with a mask, and I suppose his feet as well, but his remains, his mortal remains are there. And also to say that the Universal Church gave him the designation of the patron of the souls in purgatory. And this legend is that a good friend of his passed away. And in a dream, that friend appeared to him and said, please intercede for me and for whomever, that we be released from this particular state of life, and that we might be taken into heaven. And so Nicholas brought that to the prior, as we call the superior of our community. I'm the prior of a community in Philadelphia, where I live in Bellassini Friary. And the prior said to him, well, Nicholas, for this week, for 7 days, say Mass for the intention of your friend. Well, at the end of those 7 days, the friend reappeared to him in a dream and said, your intercession has released me and us from purgatory. Now, I'd have to say a lot more about purgatory and how we understand it today, but that's why I think today our attention should be that of all of our family members, friends, all those who have passed away, no matter where they might be, where their spirits might be at this point, that in some ways St. Nicholas would intercede for them, and maybe even intercede for us in terms of perhaps fears of death, lack of trust in the mercy and the compassion of Jesus Christ. So that would be my intention, and maybe for all of us we can remember someone who has died.
In a tender voice you beckon me, like the warm glow of a flame, let me hear you on my journey. Let me hear you call my name. All my questions will be answered when my faith has brought me through to accept your invitation to dwell at peace with you. When you call me home, coming home to peace, coming home to love, coming home to you. Coming home to peace, coming home to love.